All right. Testing the audio. Bring down the music a little bit. Actually, that was a little bit too much. All right, now I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the video. I changed a bunch of things. Maybe? Looks better. It's not 100% perfect, but definitely is better than it was a minute ago. Does look like really zoomed in. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm doing like 1080p and a 30 FPS. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I think for what I'm trying to do with these streams, I think this is good enough for right now. How's it look like way down here? Yeah, I mean, good enough. I mean, could it be better? Definitely. It definitely could be better. But I think for what we're doing with this, it's fine. I think I did include in the playset now to have Move It. Or I mean Anarchy, because I don't think I had Anarchy last time. Yeah, and I do. Okay. And Move It should be working. Just try and move this tree. Yep. Fantastic. I wish there was an undo mod, and there probably is, or there might be one coming out soon, but yeah. But anyway, if you are new here, I am just honestly trying to get back into making some content. I haven't really been playing City Skylines at all, and I've just been doing kind of like some testing. I think, you know, what I'm gonna do is release a video next week at some point, just kind of detailing, you know, what has happened with like the Banks County series that's going to be coming to a close, and then also talking about the future. I long story short, I want to do another series, but I need help picking out a map, and I'm probably going to do that on a stream. But right now, nobody's on here, or maybe there are a couple people watching. I don't know. But yeah, so last time what we did here, we picked this map out of the Paradox mods, and yeah, I just started building out like a weird little grid here, like with our CBD, just testing out some of the region pack stuff, and at the very end, you know, our budget was looking pretty horrible. So I think what I ended up doing was just taxing everything like to oblivion. Yeah, like 20%. And we're still losing money. So I honestly might just crank this for a little bit. We'll probably go up to, I don't know, maybe 23. See if that gets us where we need to be. And you know, right now I think we need things like fire stations. Actually, I thought we placed one. Isn't this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, so bear with me as I try to get back into playing. I've kind of like forgotten where stuff is. So yeah, if you want to, I don't know, enlighten me, then feel free to do so. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll expand a little bit of residential I don't really want to add any more of, the higher density stuff. Like that's getting into the 10 to 15 story, level situation. Also, like, I like the Northeast stuff, but it just looks so like run down. Like you could have these same buildings and they not be, boarded up, and I don't know. Just a thought. But okay, so with our demand right now, things are pretty bad. We're actually making decent money now, which makes me think that perhaps the budget should go down a bit with our taxes. Let's try like 21 and see if that's a sweet spot. And that's, ridiculously high. And I think for our services, we had basically taken everything down to as low as it could go without, getting all the flashing warning signs and everything. But I think we last time placed, and I think I did something to the view here that causes me not to be able to see the different, so when I place a fire station, like to see where things are, if I have one or two, no, there we go. I think I've just maybe forgotten how to play. Got a cemetery, health clinic. We got our garbage processing, fire and rescue, disaster, police. Did we place? Yeah, we did. So I'm going to keep things super bare bones for the time being. And we're losing population right now, which I guess is a function of the taxes. So maybe I'll bring down the taxes on residential for a little bit and see if things kind of get to a stable point. But maybe what I'll do is start to zone a little bit over here with some residential. Yeah, let's give that a try. And I do want to continue this over here. Dude, what is happening? No overlapping. I remember that happening last time. I don't know why it was giving me that error, but we're gonna just, I don't know. I'm just gonna turn on anarchy for this because I want this to exist like that. Except I might, I may do this and have it be a better junction with the roundabout. Just in looking at it here. We'll do something like that. Then bring it in like that. We'll have a little bit of jank there. Roundabouts. Small diagonally striped roundabout. Maybe a bigger one? We probably can't afford that. And God, man, our taxes are just still bad. Not our taxes, our budget. I guess I will bump this up a little bit. And making a decent amount on commercial. Maybe I'll just have the commercial suffer a little bit more. So we can just get some positive cash flow. It says one person watching, but I think I am that person because I'm looking over here as I'm simultaneously doing stuff. Just to make sure the video seems to be okay. And it's okay enough. Still okay. How many times can I say okay? We'll come back to the roundabout in a minute, and maybe what I'll do just to save on money. So that's 4,000 per kilometer. 2,500. Maybe we'll do some alleyways for a little bit just to save on money because that was 3,000. Okay. Maybe gravel. Let's try gravel. come out, I don't know about 80. We did 64 last time. Maybe I'll try and preserve that. So we'll do 64. Then I might do, oops. I'm gonna back this up again. So that was 64. Want to have this come out one more unit. That way we can, in the future, widen this to a 2-lane road, like a city street. So maybe then perhaps the best thing to do is do 72, and then we'll create this connection here. And I'll just bring this down this way and do something like that, maybe. Just get a nice 90-degree angle if I can do it. Maybe. Okay. All right. For real. Not liking that. Okay. Maybe from the middle. I don't know why this won't do 90 on both sides. Okay. Never mind. So maybe we'll come out 72 over here. And then start drawing. $72. Okay. Starting to look kind of janky, but is what it is. Man, the zoning is killing me. All right. I think we'll just have some slightly bigger blocks here. And let's see. What was this? I think this was 72. No, it's 80. But to here is 72. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here. And that's gonna look how it's gonna look. So far, I guess it's still looking okay. The video, yeah. All right, it's a couple seconds behind me. Connect that up there. Do the same thing over here. Maybe I'll bring this one down all the way to this arterial, or what will, well, I mean, it still functionally is an arterial, but then I think I'm gonna do 72, then pop it over like that. Okay. And I'm just trying to honestly create a gridded space to put some new housing that we don't have demand for. Fantastic. I don't know, maybe in the meantime then I'll place a signature building which we maybe can fit in right here. It's probably a good spot for that. UK petrol station. So basically this is turning into a UK location. 238 with our budget. This is good for me too to get back into trying to mess with the economy since they've made changes to the game. I wonder if I can bring this down even more. So 57. Nope. I think it liked being around 19. Well, okay, we'll leave it at that for a minute. And I know we don't have demand for it, but I'm gonna just zone through here. We'll do that. But that's the crappy North America low density housing. We'll stick with Southwest. I think that's Southwest. And then I think along here, I'm gonna do probably some row homes because we have a little bit of demand for that with the medium density. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll do Southwest for this too. See what pops in here. Okay, we got something. All right, I'll take that. It's funny because it says we have commercial demand, but nothing is filling in over here with commercial. If I change it to Southeast, what's it gonna do? Okay, cool. Weird. So weird. So weird. And that's probably gonna look weird having Southwest commercial in the neighborhood, because it's probably gonna be like a pretty suburban context of like something you would see along an arterial, I'm assuming, but I don't know. I don't think we have any industrial demand, but I might just zone something just to get it in there. First of all, let's stop filling stuff. Do that there, and I might just leave that kind of how it is. How are we doing with our electrical production? Yeah, we're doing fine. Could probably bring down. Yeah, we could probably. Never mind. We're losing money again, but we're gaining population. Yeah, we probably could bring down the electricity budget a little bit more. Zoom out, get off this view, see if we can go even lower with it. Services, electricity. Can we take it all the way to 50? Probably not. Services. No, doesn't like that. So we're starting to, we'll keep it at like 55 or, sorry, I guess you can't do increments of odd increments. Taxes, that's all over the place, man. So what is our biggest subsidies, service upkeeps, services, service fee? Can we crank that? Maybe. Wait, I must have not adjusted the correct thing. I was doing roads. This time of night is not good for me to play video games. My brain doesn't work super great this time of night. Everything is at 50, but let's fire and rescue. Let's drop that on down. Can't afford that right now. Still having issues with electricity. 66. Does that make you happy? My God, I was paused the whole time. The whole time. Okay. Now let's see how far I can go down with electricity. Can I go all the way to 50? Probably can. I mean, I think I already established that. But a couple people are moving in per hour, and we're making a tad bit of money. We somehow still have commercial demand. Oh, people are leaving now. Taxation. Can we drop it? to 18. I don't get why there's so much commercial demand. Can we just tax the snot out of them? 25, 21, 640. This is pretty dire. Service fees, services, water and sewer. Can we bring that down to 50? Probably not. Let's see if we can drop this down to maybe like 150-ish. Good enough. Same thing for water and sewage. All right. No, not happy, not happy. People are leaving now. We gotta remedy that. Water and sewer. I guess we can crank it here and see what things look like. Oh, maybe not that much. Okay, we'll just have to make some slight tweaks here with the budget. Yeah, we're just kind of like right in that weird spot. If we go to 8 times, which I guess is really still about 4 simulation speed. Curious to see what happens. So I don't know, I guess I'll zone some commercial. That seems to be what is needed, apparently. Maybe we can just put some kind of like highway uses along here, like something that would be along an arterial, away from the central business district. Who is the other person watching right now? I'm just curious. If you feel like putting something in the chat, go for it. But if not, that's cool too. Oh, I gotta bring this down. Losing money again. Okay. Expenses. Services. Can we go to 50? Maybe 56 for that. Dang, we are just not doing so great here. Budget. Alright, I'm gonna, I think, reset everything. And we'll just see how bad we're off. This is probably dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. I'm not gonna do this. Never mind. Pause. I guess not pause. I'll leave it going. Maybe we'll just, the city will be killed by poor financial management. I think I probably built too fast in hindsight. Okay, things are fine there. So I think I'm gonna keep services for electricity and water and sewer around 60. Can we get by with 58 for the time being? Maybe. I mean, we're definitely making a decent amount of money now. Crank up the simulation. Roads, we'll bring that back down to 50 because we're in hard economic times. All right. In the meantime, what else can we do here? Not going to place any transit, that's for sure. We can't afford that. We have 0 demand. This is so finicky, man. Maybe we can place some signature buildings. Do we have any of those available to us? Maybe a couple commercial. Oh, that's right. We have all the inns available at our disposal. Maybe these can go along the front here. And I guess I should probably grade through here. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe we can build a path down here. as part of like a riverfront park situation, maybe. All right, what am I doing? Okay, go back here, drop this down a little bit, and keep it at 50. Grab this right here, just come across. Or actually, grab this and come across. Changed my mind on the height there because it was dipping down right there. Let's place whatever signature buildings that we have right along in here that were commercial. Wrong tab. And we'll just see what happens. Maybe the oh my god, these are I mean, it's doing something positive with the budget, at least, I guess. Tiny town, sweet. We get an infusion of cash. What else do we get? Loans, some mixed housing, cool. Mailbox, probably need to place that. Communications. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Small post office, 75K. I mean, while we can afford it, I'm gonna place it down here, and then place a mailbox over here. Do one over here, and maybe one more over here. And actually, probably one in the industrial area. Ooh, got some crime happening. And now, of course, we have to adjust the budget because I added a service. Communications, drop it on down. We can't afford a full 100% funded communication budget. So this should go back up, I think, into the green. I'm hoping, at least. So we have people leaving. That's great. I'm gonna drop speed down some. And yeah, we have all these pubs here. Pub. Another pub. Which I guess these are the Chinese assets, right? Does it say what region pack that was with? And I'm just basing it off the name, but maybe that is incorrect. No, it's not. No. The Black Pig is a modern suburban Welsh pug. Okay. Wow. Not Chinese, Welsh. Okay. Heath Pub with terrace, church, inn, and restaurant. These look pretty cool. These buildings, I don't know if they really fit. I mean, I'm not really doing a great job here of, well, anything. Okay. Service fee. Okay, budget. I don't know. This is such a cluster. Yeah. So can we bring this down and just crank up the industrial taxes and office taxes? I mean, it doesn't matter for office. We don't have any office, apparently. Electricity. God, the fees, man. I wonder if we can connect to the outside. Because what is our electricity? Do we have can we do a trade? Probably can. Our transformer is over here. I think I'm going to turn on Anarchy and just place, definitely not a radio mast, because don't have time for that. Let's use Find It to our advantage. Okay. I think I may just plop this underground, which is not realistic, but yeah, I think it'd be fine. So let's bring this into the city limits, and then we'll connect up over here without Anarchy. Okay, we, I think, have a outside connection. Okay. So we're exporting that. Non-electricity currently being imported or exported. When there is a deficit, local electricity production, the city needs to purchase electricity. So we don't need to purchase any electricity. We are exporting it, which shouldn't that be helping us with our budget? I'm very confused. So services, let's drop this down to 1. Citizens and business, okay, okay. 64, what is causing this increase? Was it just that? Maybe that was what was causing us to lose money so intensely. Wish you could just like turn off a power line. That'd be kind of cool. That looks bad. I guess I'll delete it for now and see if that changes our cash situation. Or, you know, just delete a segment of it. Now, let's crank it up. See. Which I would have thought that would have improved our financial situation. But it didn't. I wonder why. Taxation. Maybe what we do is just not have some services. I think that might be the way to go. Let's turn this off. And because again, I think I grew things too quickly. We need the schools. We definitely need the schools. We get by with a little bit of crime right now. Because the tax rate is so high. So high. Okay. Where did I place that? Police station. Healthcare availability. Police. Right there. Let's turn that off. And I can't remember. I thought that would get rid of this. Yeah, it does, basically. Garbage maintenance, healthcare. Healthcare is expensive. Can you get by with no healthcare for a bit? Maybe? Maybe keep the cemetery for a little while? Man. I wish I could like select all of these and then just do like a quick reset of everything. Because I would like people to move back here. Or, you know, move back here, honestly. Services. What else can we get rid of? I wish we could go down to like 20%. I mean, maybe we turn this off for a minute. And apparently citizen happiness increased with that. While we have some money, I'm going to connect to the outside with our water and sewer. Because wouldn't that potentially provide us some income for trading? This is a good crash course for me to see, or honestly remember how to play this game. Alright, Cash flow is positive. That is good. And we still have no demand, which is a function of probably taxes. Taxation. I'm just gonna bring everything back down. Let's see if we can work within those parameters. 10%. God, we're losing a ton of money. Maybe not that far. Maybe 14. Budget, services. Budget, okay. Are our farms even doing anything? Sorry, not transportation overview. Money. Okay, jobs. Playing with the simulation speed. Yeah, maybe we just kind of grew too big for our bridges. So people are moving back in. That's a good sign. I think we're gonna have to turn back on healthcare soon. / now. Services, healthcare. That is so expensive. Education and research. Oh, hey, some positive cash flow again. All right. Okay, well, maybe I'll leave that like that, and in the meantime, build like a little park or something. Concrete rubble. 287, which is fine. Okay, so people are moving back in, which is good for the tax base. So things that are causing neutrality. Oh, sorry, keep doing the wrong thing. High crime risk, high water fees, high electricity fees, lack of entertainment, high taxes. Pretty much everything I was doing. Taxation, services. Let's bring down the service fees. Give them that. And I think whenever I do a series again, I'm just gonna have to start incredibly slow, like in building a city. Like I think I just was zone all the things too quickly. But it could be worse, I guess. So I wonder if I just want to see if I bump up the sim speed, how things improve, or maybe not improve. Budget's still going down, but people are moving back in, which is good, which should help equalize our budget some. Services, electricity, can we get by with like 56? Maybe 58? I mean, I thought we would be able to. Electricity, yeah. Water, that is on the edge. Alright. This is kind of the sweet spot, I feel like. Okay. Got some industrial demand back. Great. Starting to get a little bit of residential demand back. That is good. I'm gonna place a couple factories. We got some activity over here. That's good. I might replace some of these single family houses here with more row houses just to increase the density downtown, and we have the demand for it. And I think that would make sense from a standpoint of it being close to downtown. I think I'm gonna stick with the Southwest. We'll have a weird Southwest British influence. And then let's get out from underground, take anarchy off. I'll just get rid of all these and see what comes back in. Excuse me. Cannot speak. So we still have industrial. It's good. Do we have any other industry that I can place in this tile? Let us find out. Industry. It's a fertile land, we're good. Oop. Sorry, got distracted. Looks like we could do a timber industry maybe, and I think that's oil there. I don't know if I want to do oil. We have oil over here. I mean, this is obviously pollution central. I don't know, maybe. Do these not cost money? I guess they don't. Alright. Sure, why not? Oil drilling, especially can be set natural. Maybe over here would be better. And I'm just gonna place that there. And we'll just draw some arbitrary not so great boundary. Then we can connect it up with a gravel road because we are poor right now. No. Let's make this curvilinear. Bring this guy down here, and then we'll create a point for a tangent, do something like that, and we'll get a crazy curve through here. Help if I turn on complex curve. That looks pretty bad. It's fine. This is just a test stream city anyway, so whatever. All right, let's put a forestry industry over here. Go to here, grab this. Don't have a great road, but I guess we'll just place something. Ooh, that was rough. Need to be better about checking the grades before I place something there. Who's the other person watching right now? I'm curious. If you want to drop something in the comments, feel free to. Because I'm probably not going to stream too much longer. I just really wanted to see if I could fix some of the video issues I was having in the last stream. And it seems like things are decent enough. So I'm going to take that as a win for the evening. Let's do that and get rid of this and redraw it in a way that is a little bit better looking. At least attempt to. Will it matter? Probably not. Alright, there we go. Alright, we are surprisingly doing better. Whoa, 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 way off base here. Alright, what service is needed? Maybe police? We keep having burglaries. Garbage is piling up. We'll let that go a little bit longer because that is expensive. Alright, so we have 3 industries over here. This oil industry, there's no company there. There's no need for it. Probably the same thing here. No, got 1 employee. Okay, take it. What about our farms? Oh, okay. All right, hang on. We'll turn this back on. Okay. And hopefully that won't destroy the budget. Services. Police administration. Okay, 50%. We're going to keep it like that for a little while. Let's crank this up and see what it does. Alright, things are holding steady. That's good. People are moving in. And I don't know. I think I might just continue on the townhome train. These are Southwest assets. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess kind of like more a San Francisco vibe. I don't know. I kind of like them though. They're pretty cool. I feel like I'm just like flailing here, trying to like remember how to play. All right, so we'll get rid of these and let some other tax base come in. That's gonna zap all that. Okay, we're still in the green with the budget. That's good. Good news. Yeah, I'm curious who is watching. It says 2 people are watching now, and one of those is me, I think. Should be, at least, because oh, bye. They left. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I might be getting to a stopping point here. I just really wanted to see if I could get stuff to work out, and things are, which are good. We're in a better place than when we started the stream. So in multiple ways, in terms of, the video quality. Hopefully the audio quality still sounds fine. And then we actually kind of made some progress with this really, really janky city that doesn't have really any context at all, other than just for me to get back into playing. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do before I sign off for the evening. The little tree guys working here. That's an intense grade, but I think it's fine. Still waiting on this building is empty and available for rent. Still waiting on somebody there. We never built our roundabout. I do want to do that. We have a little bit of cash. And we also have development points. Roundabouts, advanced roadway services, unlock. Let's do this and then build the roundabout, and we'll kind of call it for the evening. Water treatment. Maybe come back to that. Crematorium for sure. Definitely need that. Incinerator plant. Yes. Sure, we'll unlock the college, even though I don't think we're going to be placing that anytime soon. Fire watchtower. Yeah, we'll need one of those. Wait on those. Park maintenance. We don't have any parks right now. Post sorting facility, server farm, telecom tower. Leave it like how it is. Get highways. And parking areas. We have 4 more points. I don't want to do large roads. Who wants a large road? They're lame. Gas power plant. That's probably a waste right now. I don't know. I'll do it. Sure. 2 more. All right, we'll do water treatment. Okay, that'll be good. Very good. Very good. All right, we'll do the roundabout and zone in this last bit of townhomes here. Kind of, I was going to say taper our densities, but this is honestly the most dense thing here. Yep, staring me right in the face. So we'll do that. And then over here, do this. And we will get rid of these. Which some of that was probably was unnecessary with the demand that we have, but it's fine. Larger roundabout. I kind of like this one. This one maybe. Nah, it's kind of weird. I like this one. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We definitely displaced these people here. Sorry about that. But, we're building some new ones right over here. If you want to go get one of those, that'd be Q. All right. I think that's going to do it for this stream. For the, a couple people that popped in and out, thanks for being here. And I'm not going to be able to stream next week. I'll be on vacation. But I'm hoping, can't speak. I'm hoping to have a very short video, probably like 10 minutes max, talking about the Banks County series and bringing that to a close. I'm basically just going to stop at it. It's not going to have an ending. Just wasn't happy with how things were turning out with it. But the next stream, I do plan to, which I'll talk about in the video, I do plan to take a look at the maps in the mod store in Paradox Mods and pick out a new map to do my series on. I was looking at it for the video and decided not to pursue the one I picked in the video when I originally did the recording, but anyway, nobody's watching, so nobody cares. And with that, I'm gonna end this. All right, have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at.